How do you do, and all the rest of it. Oh, good grief. Yeah, I know. Where you been, Jace? What you been doing? Not a fat lot. I've been faffing with bits and bobs at home. Nothing seriously exciting, mind you. It's only my computer. I managed to get Windows 95 installed on this old dinosaur I've got using floppy disks, 22 of them, and I've had to go through it twice because the first time it just wouldn't take. I don't know why. He kept on saying the hard drive was now good, but I know full well both hard drives got it perfectly fine. But anyway, other than that, I managed to get it working to a point. It still isn't 100% yet. I've got to do some bits and bobs with it, but I'm waiting for the little it's a USB to PS2 converter, or should I say PS/2. Don't get that mistaken between the PlayStation and this little gadget. It's a socket. Because according to it, right, I don't know, I did a fraction of a bit of a research on it. Windows 95, even though you have got USB in the back of the machine, they didn't really have any joy with the USBs until 98. When Windows 98 came out, that was when USB was much more sort of, you know, in the forefront of things. I didn't realise that when they first introduced USB, they had a right game with it. Apparently, it wasn't as simple as it seems. It was quite a difficult socket to get to work. But that's the little bits and snippets I've read online like about it, and a lot of forums saying that no, Windows 90, there's never been a stable one for it, blah blah blah, and they had problems with it, but 98 was perfectly fine. So there you are. So I've just got to wait for this little gadget to turn up, so then I can use my USB mouse with that and just plug it straight in, and away we go. And because that's what I'm missing to me, is I need the mouse control. I've got keyboard, but I just haven't got mouse. It's a bit of a pain in the arse, but. But what else have I done? I was going to have a look at my nephew's Nerf gun, but nah, I couldn't be bothered. So what I did instead was put the video together of my brother doing his play. It was what do you call? Is it called a play? I don't know if you called it a play. Yeah. It was a rendition of Shakespeare's Shakespeare in the Park, Measure for Measure, up in Lichfield. I went and watched, and he only had a couple of parts in it, mind you, but we stayed and watched it. It was on for about 2.5 hours, I think. But it was really good. It wasn't bad at all. I enjoyed it. So what I didn't record it all, because obviously I had my phone. There wasn't obviously enough room on the phone to record it all, but I just did snippets, and in total I think I'd got about 40 minutes worth, and then I've stuck it on my computer and then made like a DVD of it, so just to show my brother's acting performance. And to be honest with you, my favourite part, even though he played a couple of characters, but my favourite one was the drunk, and he was brilliant at that. It was really, really good. Really good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the day when my brother decides to become a full-time actor. To be fair, I really am. I think he'd do really well at that. I mean, he is a drama teacher. I mean, that also helps. You know, I mean, when it comes to drama and acting and all that kind of stuff, he's definitely clued up with it. He really is. He tends to go above and beyond when it comes to all that kind of stuff. Always made me laugh when he was doing his when he was training for it and he was in college, and when he was given assignments, certain aspects of what he was, you know, researching, not only would he research that bit, but then he'd go that extra mile and then find stuff that nobody else could find. And, you know, that's what makes him, I think, you know, stands out above the crowd, if you like, in his goal to become, I would like to think, a full-time actor. You never know, one day, you know, it's possible. I mean, I can act all sorts of weird and wonderful shit now and again, like, you know, I can act the clown, I can act stupid, I can act like an idiot, I can act like a moron, you know, I mean, I can do all that, plenty, loads of it. But as you know, it's all good jesters. But the fact that I haven't really done any little videos, any kind of vlogging of late, is like I've said before, there's not really a fat lot to say. And I have been feeling a little bit down and what have you. And the last week or two, this fucking temperature's been getting worse and worse, and I'm struggling to sleep as it is. I'm getting fatter, that ain't helping. This weekend they had the Neighbours, apparently there was a birthday party, and from 9, it was about 9:30, because the night before I was up late and I went to bed, but it was so fucking hot and I might have had about 4 hours, something like that, and I woke up again. So then I was up, and then it ran about 9:30, I think it'd be. I was getting tired, so I thought, screw it, I'm going to bed. So I'm lying there, and the fucking racket from next door, because this so-called party that it was on about, I think it was their young lad's birthday party. I understand that, but not when it's rolling past fucking 11 o'clock at night. No, not the way these houses we got. They're like fucking tissue paper, they're that thin. So I'd had enough, and I was exhausted, tired, and I went banging on the door. I said, can you please stop the racket? I've been trying to get to sleep since 9:30, and I can't with you lot. But it's my son's birthday. I don't give a fuck if it's your son's birthday. Knock it on the head now, please. But that's not really an excuse, is it? I mean, I didn't like the idea of me frigging bawling and shouting at people. I don't want to be that guy. I fucking hate it. And it stresses me out. Then my fucking heart's pounding when I'm lying in bed now. Fucking stressed out because of it. Trying to get to sleep, and I end up with 24% sleep quality and fucking 3 hours worth because I was still awake. Because I just couldn't get it out of my head. And then the following day, obviously Sunday, I was still fucking het up about it. I don't want to be that person. But what they don't realise is that people's actions, there's consequences on top of that. So when you do something, if you're not thinking of others before you actually act, there's a possibility that what you do may inflict on somebody else. Argument's sake, your neighbours, if you're going to be shouting and bawling at each other from the other end of the fucking house, or because they've got one of the dormers, which is a fucking nightmare, I'll tell you, ever since that's been put in, I've had nothing but trouble with it. And there's ones at the bottom of the stairs, down in the living room, shouting up the top of the stairs. It's right past my fucking bedroom. And I've asked them, and I mean, they says, it's only a one-off, this is, and I'm thinking, well, you've got such a short fucking memory then, because I remember having a nice conversation with you about your lad, stomping and fucking running backwards and forwards across the landing and up the stairs, which is where my bedroom wall is, right? That's new set of stairs for their dormer, is where my bedroom is. And they're shouting and bawling and what have you. I mean, it's till like 10, 10:30. You know, grime on my head. I'm all manky. I've got a spot on my nose here, somehow that's just appeared. Oh, I mean, when I'm at home, I am quiet. I mean, I don't make a noise. I really don't. I try to be respectful as best I can, because I don't want to make people's lives a misery. But when I get home to my own home, I'm in a misery because I'm being fucking violated by that stupid load of bollocks next door. But I must admit though, when I did go off on one on the old night time, not that I wanted to, but I did anyway, they did quiet it down, and I was listening to the rumble of it dying off, like, you know. And the bit that really annoyed me the most is because of it being so loud down there and it being so hot in my house, I couldn't open the windows Because if I open the windows, they might as well have been fucking partying in my bedroom. It's fucking unbelievable. But I don't want to be that guy, you know what I mean? It really doesn't. Because I think to myself, if I'm respectful to my neighbours, why can't they be the same to me? Why? And that's what happened on the weekend. It was just like, oh. But yeah, like I say, once I'd had a go, and then last night was perfectly fine. There's not a bother. So hopefully I might have got the message. I mean, but to say that it's only a one-off when I know full well it ain't a one-off, I've just ignored it for the time being. It's like I did with the original, the Neighbours before that, and their fucking dog. What a pain in the arse that was. I mean, I understand, right? I do understand when young couples, they want to go off out and party on the weekend, but they've got this fucking fat pit bull thing. They'd leave it, right? So they'd fuck off around about the 8:30, 9 o'clock. And now, as soon as they've gone, that dog would bark from the moment they've left to when they come back, which would be 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, either on a Saturday morning or even a Sunday morning. And I conflicted him. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I asked them many a time about that, and I even said to politely, I says, like, you know, please, could you, if you're gonna go off out, I understand, blah blah, you're gonna go out, could you please take the fucking dog with you or drop it off somewhere? You know what I mean? That's what I said to him. Or better still, if you can't take it away, lock it downstairs in the kitchen, so if at least he barks, he's in the furthest room away from me. Because what he used to do, he used to ramble up the stairs, and where the second landing would be for the stairs that goes up to the dormer, he'd be fucking running around there, barking his fucking head off. Unbelievable. Such a pain in the arse. But eventually they took note, and then they calmed it down, like, you know. But I'm on my own. I know I haven't got people in there to make noise and what have you in my house. There's nothing there, so there's only me. So I'm either watching telly or playing on the computer or playing on my console. And even that's not loud. Trust me, if I wanted to wind the fucking volume up, I've got 7.1 and I've got a whacking great big subwoofer up the corner. I mean, I certainly could bounce the fucking house off, like, you know what I mean? But I don't, because I don't want to be that person. So, but yeah. Other than that, there's not really else out. What was it? What else did I do? There was something else I did, I can't remember what it was now. Yeah, I don't know, I can't remember. But that's it. That's my whinge and moan and what's been going on so far. And the fact that I'm just having the 15 here, I'm going to drive down the road and have me half an hour down there. Because I've got to go to Telford. So, I'll tell you what, when I get to Telford, I'll have another chat. How's that? I'll speak to you in a bit. Ta-da.